No. Before watching this video, you're gonna say, you copied the Gito. No, I did not copy the Gito. He clickbaited everyone into faking that he got hacked. It's pretty insane, right, guys? It's literally the craziest thing ever. And I've actually been working on this video for 2 days right now. It's a total of more than 10 hours since I'm working on this video because I want to make sure it's as perfect as possible for you guys to watch. Anyways, let's get to the video on the story of how I got all of my passwords taken away from me. Because whatever happened here actually just scarred me for life because I almost had everything taken away from me. Thankfully, I did not lose anything because I took action as soon as I can when I found out this happened. Yeah, I know the image is blurred, but I'll be showing you what it is later on. So it's a pretty crazy thing, like, so I wanted to change my FPS and I wanted to make sure I can run Roblox without much CPU usage. Now, what that means is, if you're using a lot of Roblox accounts at once, you're definitely going to be using up your computer a lot. So if you want to change that, you're going to have to optimize your Roblox by turning off a lot of settings, which cannot usually be done normally and which has to be done through code. No, this is not why the part where I got hacked. This is actually the starting story of how I got into this situation. So you know who Shockblocks is, right? It's a pretty famous Roblox YouTuber that, like talks news and stuff. And yeah, you know this video over here. This video over here that shows how you can replace Roblox FPS Unlocker with Roblox Client Optimizer. And what is Roblox Client Optimizer? And as you've heard from the name, it optimizes your Roblox client, which basically means that once you run this program, you can actually change a lot more settings in Roblox that you were once never able to change, and you can actually make your game super smooth that way, even if your computer is pretty low end. And what does low end mean? Well, low end means if you have a very crappy computer, well, this can really help you. Now, keep in mind, this video over here has 600k views or something. It has a ton of views. Now, how do you get this software? So all you gotta do is just go over here, go to GitHub, and then you will see Roblox Client Optimizer. The link to this will be in the description. And over here, you can see a Discord server. Now, if I just click on this, and then I just go over here, I try to accept the invite, and I can't accept the invite. Now, what does this mean? Well, this basically means that I got banned from their Discord server. And well, what did I do to get banned from their Discord server? Well, I'm gonna be showing you right now. I actually did not do anything. It's just a crazy admin decided to, I'll get to it because it's a pretty long story. So you see, with FPS unlocking, you can actually change the FPS values and make it lower or higher. Well, I wanted to make my FPS even lower, so my CPU usage won't be that high when I use multiple accounts at once. Like, this is used for free gifts, or even this also can be used for daycare. And by changing the FPS values, you can use more accounts at once because you are not going to be using your computer's resources that much. Roblox Client Optimizer doesn't have that feature. Well, it does have that feature. It just requires you to go look into the code of Roblox Client Optimizer inside of Roblox, and then you have to change the code from there. But I want an easier solution to this problem. Like, I just want to be able to change it without going and looking into the code and everything. Like how do you change it? Well, I'm going to show you right now. So you're going to have to type in Roblox, and then you're going to have to go to Roblox player, and then you go to open file location, and then you go over here and open file location, and then you go to client settings. Now, once you open this, you should be seeing this thing over here. This is Visual Studio Code. Now, this is the FPS, FPS cap that you can set. If you can set it to 30, you just write 30 over here, and then you just save it just like this. You can save it, and then just like that, your FPS will be 30. Now, I know you can see that the FPS is still not capped, but once you rejoin, it will be 30. Now, you know me, I don't want to do that as well. Like, I don't want to go and look into the code and something like that. Like, I don't want to do that and stuff. I don't want to open file locations and stuff. So, it's pretty time consuming. So I asked one of the admins for help, and the admin told me to go into DMs. And I know you see no service common, and that is because he is the one who banned me from the server. And as you can see over here, well, yeah, I can't friend him because he has, oh, never mind, he didn't block me, but he still unfriended me, so I can't contact him. Now, if you take a look over here, I'm gonna scroll down over here. You can either do it manually or you can use the RCO3 one. And RCO3, what's that? The unreleased Christmas one. And then I said, mind directing me to that? And then he said, yeah. And then he said, never mind, no need. I figured out how to change it through Visual Studio Code and successfully did it. And he said, all right, if you ever want it, DM me because it has more flags. It was a staff only version that they gave up on. Oh, and still send to me because might be easier to change FPS on that, right? Yeah, great. All right, here, read the README obviously. If you need help, let me know. Now, I know you don't see any link, and that is because he unsent the link. And that is because, you know, he's trying to get rid of the evidence. And then now I go over here, just opened it, but I don't see anything. And that is because that thing is actually a virus. The thing that he sent to me is a virus. But it's actually named RCO3, and it actually looked quite believable. Like I'm telling you, it actually looks super believable. And he's actually one of the admins in, you know, that Discord server. He's actually like the admin, you know, like only admins are close to the Discord server owner, aka the owner of Roblox client optimizer. And you know, if you're an admin and you're close to them, you have a lot of power. So basically, you get to trick some members like this, aka me over here, that's like, you know, really, you know, like really clueless of stuff and everything, and have to rely on the trust of the admin and everything, like on what the admin does. And then I go over here and then I set my Windows Defender is turned off, so I don't think that's causing it. Like sometimes you have to turn off Windows Defender when some problems, like, you know, some false positives are happening. Yeah, that can be the case sometimes with some programs. And trust me when I say this, sometimes it is necessary to turn off Windows Defender only at your own risk to run certain programs that are detected as false positives. I know this well enough, okay? But this was an exception because it was actually a virus. But unfortunately, this was the case where I got hacked. And yeah, I don't think Windows Defender can even stop it. It can only stop it like after it happens or something. I'm not too sure. And then over here, it said, check Roblox, maybe it worked. What did you want it limited to? Anything I want it limited to? Check Roblox, give me a moment. Okay, I think I might have it and let me test on my end. Now, this is the part where he, started the Trojan. And what is a Trojan? Well, this type of Trojan is like, if you run a program and the attacker will be like, I don't know, like doing stuff on your computer and stuff. Like let me show you. I'm gonna scroll down, and this one over here, this is what he ran on my computer. You can pretty much guess what it means. And now what does this do? Well, according to some experience I have on viruses like these viruses actually steal your passwords. They unencrypt your password and steal it directly from the password manager in your browser. So yeah, this is why you don't use a password manager on your browser, because hackers can easily steal them. And then over here, you can scroll down and he says, looks like a browser crash. I don't know, RCO doesn't do that. And then over here, I said, nah bro, that's a browser hack shit. And then when I scroll down over here, it's basically, what is hack browser data? Hack browser data is an open source tool that could help you decrypt data like passwords, bookmarks, cookies, history from the browser. And it supports the most popular browsers on the market and runs on Windows, macOS, and etc. Which is really crazy, honestly. And if you scroll down even more, this over here, RCO doesn't do that. Nah, that's cat, because he sent me he sent me some fake version of it. And now over here, when I check the file location of everything, like of where the virus is coming from, and then when I go over here, I check this is robloxl.exe or something, and this is like over here, as you can see, Quasar client, and yeah, that's basically the virus name. And this thing over here is like, you know, trying to mimic Roblox or something, because like if I check it, I'm gonna assume it's Roblox when I know it's not, because it's pretty obvious. And then you can see over here, I said, you banned me from that server. And then he said, I legit didn't. And he said, you did. And then he just left me with a question mark and then just unadded me. And he is stealing accounts from members. And as soon as he runs the virus on their computer, he will ban them. So they can't speak anything. They can't speak or report anything about this admin. It's literally insane, like, of how this guy is taking so much accounts, just for being an admin in their Discord server. And keep in mind, this video over here got 600k views, and I can guarantee you that most of the people that watched it have already downloaded the program and have actually went to their support server and maybe asked for help, and there's a chance that that admin over there actually hacked into a lot of people's accounts. Isn't that just insane, guys? Because this really means that I'm not the only one, and this scam is actually pretty believable. And keep in mind, not only my Roblox account got hacked, it's also a lot more of my accounts, including my bank accounts, shopping accounts, my Facebook accounts, my Gmail, my Google, my YouTube account. Yeah, my YouTube account. Yeah, so basically I could have had my channel deleted or something by this guy. Like, this guy could have almost deleted my channel. It's really insane. It's a lot of crazy stuff, guys. It's really crazy. So this is why you have to be careful. Now it's time to talk about how you cannot get hacked from this simple exploit. First of all, as always, just don't trust these file links, because I mean, like, you know, you just don't trust everyone, okay? Just don't trust everyone. Assume everyone's a hacker, other than me, because you can trust me, all right? Trust me, you can trust me. Look into my eyes, look into my beautiful eyes. Yes, you can trust me. Alright, Emma, stop with that. And now, let me give you some actual useful advice on how to not get hacked by this. So, just in case if you get hacked by it, you will be quite protected if you follow this step. Step 1. Never use your password manager built in to your browser. Never do that. If you do that, you're definitely going to get hacked. Because as you can see over here, this program actually unencrypted a lot of my passwords and uploaded it to the hacker. This is what happened over here. And if you don't use the password manager that is built into your, to your browser, you can use something else like LastPass or, I don't know, iCloud Keychain or something. Because, like, you should actually trust iCloud Keychain more than just Google passwords, because if you log into Google on Chrome, your passwords will automatically sync to your not just your Chrome browser, but it will also sync to your Edge browser as soon as you open Edge, because Edge works that way if that setting is turned on, but usually it is on by default. So yeah, it really sucks that way. And why do I say use iCloud Keychain? Because it's literally free. All right, it's free. All you gotta do is just make an account, like make an Apple ID, and then you just get the iCloud app on the Microsoft Store, and just like that, you get the iCloud Keychain thing. You just type in, you just tap on Windows and then type in iCloud passwords, and then you can access your passwords just like this. And now this password manager, you can do a lot of stuff with it. So let's say I want to sign in. You're gonna have to enter your PIN and stuff. It's just like that. I enter my PIN real quick, and then once you're done, you can enter, like, you can add a random site. So let's just say I'm gonna, like, obviously I'm not gonna show anything over here, so I'm just gonna tap on plus, and I'm just gonna tap on, like, let's say you want to use like roblox.com. And then now, before you make the account, I suggest you to do this. Type your Roblox username over here. And then once you're done, and then just generate your password just like that. And if you don't think this password's good enough, you can generate another one. And then just like that, you copy this password. Okay, you copy this password and then paste it in when you're signing up to anything. Or when you're signing in, or when you already have an account, and if you want to reset your password, you do this first, then you copy and paste that password when you're resetting your password. Just like that, you are done. It's literally the best way to store something like your passwords. Like, it's literally the best way. And that advice is actually the best advice I can give you. And also, never turn off your Windows Defender unless if you're like a certified expert like me. I mean, no, not really, like, because I got freaking hacked, bro. My passwords got stolen. But at least I changed all of them. Okay, at least I changed all of them. Also, just to let you know of something important here, if you have Windows Defender turned on, you can still get hacked like that. So what I want you to do is go to virus and threat protection, and then you go all the way to manage settings. And then once you go to manage settings, you scroll down, go to manage controlled folder access, and then you turn this on. So whenever there's a virus like that, Windows Defender will always block it. If you don't turn this on, even if Windows Defender is on, it won't block the files that are, like your passwords. It won't block it. By the way, if you want to make an Apple ID so you can use iCloud Keychain on Windows, all you gotta do is just click on the link in the description, because it contains this link over here that you will need so you can actually access this page where you can create your Apple ID without an iPhone. And let me show you some proof of it working just like this. I'm gonna go on an incognito tab, and there we go, just like that. You can create your Apple ID just like that, which is really good. Expect this to not only be the first video about the situation, but there'll be more videos on the situation, because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, such as the owner threatening to sue me and even more stuff, and the owner maybe wanting to take this video down over some stupid Discord drama, which is really crazy, honestly. So stay tuned for that and subscribe, because you don't want to miss on that. And this is happening all because the owner is siding with the hacker, which is a pretty crazy stuff, honestly. And I've never said anything bad about them. This is not a hate video towards them. This is only describing my situation of how I got hacked. So guys, if this is not a hate video, what is it? Well, it's pretty obvious by now of what it is. It's actually a video where I talk about how you cannot get hacked by the same thing, and how I got all of my passwords, including my bank account and a lot more things, my YouTube channel as well. Like, everything that I use in my life is taken away from me. All of the passwords that I use in my life taken away from me. And also start contacting people like Chase Rooney or Sharkblocks about it, like those Roblox news YouTubers, because this is actually some really serious drama that for some reason I've got involved in, all just because an admin hacked my accounts, like a lot of my accounts, and he refused to admit that, and the owner siding with him, and me just announcing to everyone on my Discord server to never trust whatever the admins send, as in whatever files they send, just to never trust it. Because I mean, in general, it's just an internet rule to never trust something, like to never trust a file you download, because it can be anything, it literally can be anything you imagine. It could be a virus as well. Also, just another quick reminder before ending the video over here to please like, subscribe, and join my Discord server for any more announcements like this, because this is a super serious situation that I just hope I won't get taken down for.